Hello, my lovely Cancerians. I hope you are well today. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I will be doing your April 2019 general reading. Could be love, money, whatever. So whatever comes up. But I am feeling kind of relationship-y. And so I think it might go that way, but take it where it resonates. Because even if I'm mentioning relationships, sometimes it can be, relationships with friends, coworkers, family members, whoever. So take it where it fits. I'm just going to go over the general stuff and then we'll dive right in. So keep in mind, everybody, this is a general reading. It is not a personal reading. So therefore, it will not resonate with every single Cancerian. That is impossible. I wish I could do it, but I can't. My readings tend to get pretty specific, and sometimes people feel like they're a personal reading, but they're not. If it doesn't resonate, just throw it out. Only take what fits. I know I just said that, and I think I did. I don't know, my brain's going a little haywire at the moment. I feel like a lot of you are overthinking things, or you're getting past that point. But anyways, yeah, so just keep that in mind. I don't need anyone coming up in here like bitching at me saying, that's not my story, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. Well, because it's probably not for you. And if you feel like it's not fitting, please check your other signs. Moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, whatever. And just go from there. If I'm not resonating with you, we're not on the same wavelength, then, there's other readers out there, so check them out. I hope that we can connect, and, the more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy, so like, share, comment, subscribe. That way it kind of connects us in a way, because I have no clue who I'm reading for. Just going to say that right now. And there's a lot of you. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for my general stuff, because for some reason I'm drawing a blank on what I normally do. I don't even know why. So I really feel like a lot of you have been stuck in this mental trap for a very long time. All of you could be different timelines. Some of you could be beginning phases of this, and some of you are phasing it out. But I really feel like for this reading, it's being phased out. It's like you have literally beat this thought. It's like beating a dead horse. You just beat it to death. You've thought it 10 ways till Sunday. You've overanalyzed it to the point where you're like, okay, there's no other scenario here. I have uncovered every possible scenario, and it's like now you're going to take action. So you're not surprised. I feel like there was a lack of knowing. I don't know why I said that, but it's almost like before you were caught off guard with a situation. I feel like you could have been in a relationship, whether it was, married, long-term commitment, whatever. There was some form of a romantic relationship that whoever I'm reading for was in, and you felt like it abruptly came to a halt. But I feel like it gradually was ending. You just were missing the signs. Do you know what I mean? Like you were just so enthralled with this person or situation, and you were neglecting to see the negative aspects of it. You were only focusing on the good, which is not a bad thing, but when it harms us in the end, it can be, So I feel like you didn't have the whole picture. You didn't have the whole story, I guess you could say. Either this person was hiding things from you in the past and you found them out, and that's, how things ended, or you were hiding things from them. It could be vice versa. Remember, energy is fluid, so this can resonate at any time. It doesn't have to just be for April, and, if I say you and you're the other person, just take it where it resonates, like I said. But I get a sense that there was somebody who could have been very secretive. There could have been a third party involved in this situation, and third party doesn't always mean romantic. It could be a friend who interfered, a family member, just anybody, or even just the situation. Like a job can interfere sometimes, workaholics. You pay more attention to your coin, and then your relationship kind of fades away. So, or vice versa. But I feel like you don't want to be surprised anymore. You want to know. You want to be in the know. So you're holding, I feel like you're going to leap though, but you're holding yourself back out of fear of either rejection or that things will fail again. Because I feel like some of you really want to go back to somebody from the past. That's what I'm getting. There's somebody that you think heavily about. You possibly want to marry this person, be with them forever. Just, you know, you had that connection, that friendship first, and you want it back. Things haven't been the same since you haven't been with this person. And I feel like they might have been okay initially, especially if you were the one who left, and you just kind of dove into your work and just kept your mind busy and all that stuff. Tried not to think about it, but it just keeps creeping back in. Something has happened in your environment that is making you want to go to communicate with this person. And I say that because we have walking away, third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, attachment reversed, and happy family. So I feel like you're walking away from either people, places, and things. You could be in a relationship, and if you are, I feel like you're going to end it because you found something out and it's just not the right fit for you, kind of thing. But if you're single and not with anybody, I just feel like you're walking away from these negative thoughts, just overanalyzing everything, just patterns, like whatever cycle you were in, you were trying to close that out and release yourself from anything negative, no matter what it is. And you want that happy family, you want that connection, you want, you know, whether you have kids with this person, or you want kids with this person, or they have kids, or you have whatever, you want to mesh with them. You want that happily ever after. I see the white picket fence, you know, skipping around, holding hands, la 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 la. Like, you know, that's just what I see. I just feel like you were in this doom and gloom for so long, and you just want the sun to come out, and you're like, you know, we attract what we are. So if you're more positive, you're going to bring in that positive energy. Yeah, you're definitely walking away from shit, just going to say. And I feel like you are walking backwards, which is not necessarily a bad thing when I say that. It's just, I feel like you know what you want. It's not just like, I think this is what I want. It's like, okay, my soul is burning for this person. I want them back. I don't know how to get them back. I don't know if it will work. I don't know if I should. I still feel like there's some, you know, you're still spinning around a few thoughts in your head, but you're ultimately, you want to go back to this person. And then I pulled some extra cards for the side, and the first card out is the Magician. You're making shit happen, what'd I say? You are saying sayonara to anything that no longer serves you. You're like, okay, I'm done with this bullshit. I just want to be happy. You know, I've got my career going in a positive direction. Like, I'm finally figuring things out. All this stuff is lined up. Now I want that special person, and I know exactly who that person is. You know what I mean? Like, this is who I want. And if I can't have them and it doesn't work out, I will move on, but I don't really want to, you know? I kind of get that stubborn feel with this, but with the Magician, you are heavily mentally manifesting this to the point where I feel like whoever you are thinking about is thinking about you out of friggin' nowhere. Whether they thought about you or not in the past, you're bringing those thoughts into their head. It's either you were trying to get them to communicate with you first, and you're just heavily manifesting it, like, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me kind of thing. They could be doing this to you, but I just get a sense that you are so mentally enthralled with whoever this is that you are putting thoughts in their head. You might not even realize that you're this powerful and that you're doing this, but they're just, you know, doing their thing, and then all of a sudden, whoop, there you are, and they're like, well, okay, well, this is random. Like, why am I thinking about the time I went to the beach with so-and-so or whatever? It's almost like you're bringing that nostalgia back, and you're making them remember the good things about the relationship, so that when you do talk to them, that's what they're thinking about. They're not thinking about how things ended. Or they could be doing this to you, but I feel like it's you doing it to them. Could be doing it to each other. I don't know. Someone's doing it. But anyways, this card says you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. And it is, and so are you. Cancerians anyways are very intuitive, and well, water signs in general are. So your emotions run so deep that it's like when you think of something and you really want something, it goes way below the surface. It's not like, oh, I'd be really happy if I had this. It's like, oh my God, like you put it all into it kind of thing. So you're manifesting the shit out of something, and I think it's a return of someone. And it's fated. We have the wheel of fortune. So I think things are going to go in your favor, and they're moving forward actually rather quickly. It might feel like time is standing still and it's not really progressing at the speed you want it to, but it's progressing forward at the rate it should. Like, you have been divinely guided to whoever this person is, whoever is consuming your thoughts that you're trying to manifest, that you want to go back to. And for some of you, if you never dated this person, it could literally be a friend of yours from a long time ago, whatever, even a couple years ago, that you were attracted to and nothing ever came of it, and you just kind of parted ways. But I get more of a sense that this is an ex for whoever I'm talking about, and things are slowly moving forward in a positive direction, because at the time that you two were together, I feel like there's a lot of negativity surrounding you guys, and whether it was within the relationship or just people around you, it was like the wrong time. Both of you needed to work on things, because I feel like I'm internalizing a lot of pain, and it could be past pain. It might have nothing to do with this individual, the other person, but I think both of you experienced some form of trauma when you were younger, maybe all the way up through. Could be with relationships, family, whatever. There's so many different types of trauma. I'm not going to list them all. You know what your trauma is if you were traumatized as a child, teenager, whatever. But I feel like there was a lot of negative emotions tied to that you both had to work on and release. And the fact that you guys were together, you were feeding off that negativity. So neither one of you were healing, neither one of you were seeing the problem. I feel like there could have been a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, a lot of argumentative energy, like cutting words. Maybe not so much name calling, but you can cut someone down pretty good with your words, Cancer. And if you're dealing with another water sign, especially Scorpio, they can be pretty mean with their words too. So I feel like there could have been a back and forth. I just heard backlash, so I don't know. Something might have backfired in your face. But anyways, things are moving forward. It says a time of positive change. So things are changing in a positive way. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Like I said, you're manifesting this. You're putting thoughts in this person's head or vice versa. And I feel like this is what's getting the wheel turning. Like, and 10 and 1's 11. It's very divine. Yeah, so I feel like you are manifesting the crap out of this, and this person doesn't even know. They don't even realize what you're doing, or vice versa, like I said. But positive change is coming. And then after that, we have the Two of Water, which is like the Two of Cups. So this is that soulmate connection. Could be twin flame. I feel like you guys were divinely guided to be together in the past, and then again, it's almost like to right your wrongs, whether you stay with this person or not, or maybe you could just become friends with them. Everybody's on a different path. But I have a feeling that whoever this individual is that you want to manifest back into your life and move forward with in a positive way, it's either you want to do this romantically or you just want to be friends with them. You want to be close to them because you know that you feel better when you're around this person. And I'm sure they feel the same way. It's almost like I just heard you light up my life. So it's something like that. You two are very connected on an emotional level. And I feel like this positive change is you two coming back together, whether it's in union or just being around each other again. I really feel like you want to have this family dynamic with this individual. But it says a relationship that continues to grow closer. So this is slowly moving towards that growth in a positive way. Forgiveness. So I feel like you need to forgive them and not only them, yourself, like, and vice versa. You both need to forgive each other and forgive yourselves, because we all make mistakes. We all screw up, you know? And when we're in a dark time in our lives, it's really hard to see the light, for one, and it's really hard to see that happy, positive disposition that some people have, that when they're trying to pull you out of the darkness, you don't always realize what they're doing, and sometimes you get resentful of it. It's like, I don't know how to be loved, and I don't know how to love you, so please don't fucking love me, kind of thing. Like, that could be you or them. So I get a sense that it was like when two magnets on the opposite ones, and they're like pushing each other away from each other, even though they want to come together. That's just kind of what I feel was happening, or is happening, between you and this individual. And then it says a positive resolution of a conflict. So I feel like you guys are going to start hashing out some shit. There is going to be communication. You're definitely working towards this. Then we have the Ace of Air. There's that communication. This is that new beginning. This is moving forward. I don't know if you are going... I feel like if you're a Cancerian man, you are going to communicate. If you are a female, you're going to be receiving this message. I mean, and if it's a same-sex relationship, whoever has the masculine energy is going to be sending the message, and whoever has the feminine energy prominently is going to receive the message. So take it where it resonates, like I said, because it can be same-sex. But anyway, so with this communication, so with the Ace of Air, it says brilliant new ideas and inspirations. And with that, I kind of feel like this person inspires you. Like, unlike anyone else, it's almost like your muse. Like, when you're around this person, you just get all these like creative ideas, and they spark your interest in, it's almost like they bring your passions to life, where you might love, I don't know, you might love to do something in particular, painting, movies, anything, it doesn't matter. And you might think about doing it, and then you're like, oh, I really, you know, I miss doing this, I should do this, I know I should do it, but you don't. But when you're with this person, it's like you just become so overwhelmed with your desires and with your passions and stuff that you do it. This person just gives you that extra oof to get moving, you know what I mean? And not saying you can't do it without this individual, I'm just saying I feel like they inspire you, and you just are flowing with ideas whenever you're around this individual. So, and then it says seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So I'm not going to say this is going to be easy. This communication could be rough. Be careful what you say and how you say it. You know, like, don't be passive aggressive. Don't dredge up shit you don't really want to talk about, kind of thing. Because if you know this person, whoever I'm talking about, that you're connected to, you know their buttons. You know how to push them. Don't do that, especially initially. Like, if you want to get to the heart of the matter, that's going to be a gradual thing. You got to go slow with it. Don't just be like, oh, hey, how you doing? What the fuck? Like, don't, like, you know what I mean? Don't jump the gun. I feel like if you approach this person in a friendly, forgiving kind of way, you will continue to communicate with them. Your bond will grow closer, and you will get the truth that you seek. Don't be underhanded either. Like, don't only be nice to get the truth so that you can throw it in their face. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully this person, cross watchers, don't do that to Cancer if it's the other way around. I just feel like you guys will overcome this obstacle, and you're going to get the truth and the information that you need of why things ended, why it didn't work out, what you both want. You know, there's going to be a lot of honesty here. Look up the color friggin' purple, I'm just saying, man, because there's a lot of purple. I feel like there's a lot of emotion here. And with the gold, well, it's not all gold, but we have gold here, and the rainbow and everything. I feel like enlightenment, you know? So then we have the Empress. this is like new beginnings. We have 2 new beginnings with the 2 of water. So this is very soulmate-y energy, you know what I mean? You're bound to this person, but not in a devil kind of way, not like chained to this person. You can't escape them. It's a soul bond that you want. It encourages you. It helps you. It's a good thing. And this says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So if this is a person that you're connecting with, Cancer, or if this is you, this is a very nurturing person, a motherly figure. She could be a mother. She could be the mother of your children, or she's just nurturing. And if it's a male, which I don't really see the Empress as a male, unless he's vibing on that feminine energy, because we are dealing with energies here. He's very nurturing. He takes care of you. He wants to take care of you. You want to take care of each other. It's almost like if I'm not stable, you're not stable, kind of thing. Like, my money's your money. My heart, you have the other, you're my missing puzzle piece or whatever. Like, you guys complete each other, and when you're together, there's just like this amazing explosion of creativity, love, and envy, because I'm gonna tell you right now, that devil will creep right out of nowhere when you guys are happy as fucking pigs and shit. Just saying. I need to stop swearing. But anyways, I feel like people are so jealous of your connection, and that's a lot of the reason why it probably ended before. A lot of third-party interference, and this is card number 3 too. So somebody, a friend, an ex, just anybody could have came in between the 2 of you, either saying, oh, this person did this, lying about it, or whatever the reason was. I feel like there was somebody else who butted in because they were jealous of the connection you have with this person. But what they don't realize is it's spiritual, and they can't keep you away from each other forever. They can't. And I feel like you are awakening to this with card number 12, which breaks down to a 3 again. And then 3 and 3 is 6. This is very divine. It's balance, spirituality. It says, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So yes, do not act like what you think this person wants. Be you. Be true to you, because if they don't really want to be with you, or they don't feel this is a good, solid connection, it's better off to know that right off the bat, so that you can pull away energetically and move towards someone else, something else, whatever. Just don't force it, is what I'm getting. Just be authentic, because you are lovable in every way, shape, and form, Cancer. You know that you have so much to offer, so much to give. I mean, you guys are very caring. I know you can be shy and crabby, and you hold a grudge till the cows come home, but you do that because you give so much of yourself. It's almost like you're not mushy-gushy. Well, some of you can be. It all depends on your other signs and in your chart and whatever. But for the most part, it's you love deep, but you don't always show it. It's kind of like the King of Cups. But I feel like you are seeing things differently. You're seeing this person in a different light, the situation. It's almost like this had to happen in order for you to appreciate the connection. It's pretty much what I get with that. So, now that we're 23 minutes in, let's dive into this reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords, but it's in the reverse, so it's really great. That's coming out of that anxiety, that stress. This is releasing those attachments to negative people, places, and things. You're like, I am so done with feeling like shit. I'm so done overthinking everything. Like, I have thought this to death. I want to talk. I need to communicate with this person. I want to move forward with them. And if it's not going to work, I need to know. Like, I'm driving myself insane. You want to release these burdens. And then we have the Page of Swords. It's in the reverse, so this could be no communication, like you're not talking to this person yet. You want to. Maybe you're trying to gather the strength and courage to do so because you feel like it might not be stable, or it wasn't stable in the past. Or you might not want to because this person isn't stable financially, and maybe you're thinking more materialistically, but I really don't feel like that's for the majority of you. And if this is the other person, they just might, you might feel like they only want you for your money, for you to take care of them because they're not stable. But I don't really feel like that's what their intention would be. You know what I mean? Because I kind of get a sense that you're going to them. So how can it be their intention to use you if you offer it? Do you know what I mean? If they come out and say it, that's a little different. But I get kind of a spying energy. I feel like we're not talking because there was poor communication in the past here. But I'm watching you. I know what you're up to. I know what you're doing. It kind of calms my nerves just to see what you're up to, but I really want to talk to you. I really want to make this work, whether that's you or them. So let's see what the central energy is for my Cancerians. I'm just like a jab of jaws today. Okay. We have the Emperor, whoa, and the Ten of Pentacles. You could own your own business, Cancer, or you're heavily thinking about going into business for yourself. Because the Emperor can be a boss. He can be an older gentleman. You guys could know each other through work. But this is also, he can be a husband, and then we have the Empress here, so it's like that divine connection, like I said, counterparts. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's stability. It could be within work, you know, finances, because it is Pentacles, it's in the material realm, so it could be buying a home, you know, just a family situation, a marriage, or just a high-level commitment. I get a sense that you want to marry this person. You want to be 110% in. Like, I am in this. I don't want to be without you. And you're taking charge. Yeah, you want to reconcile. You want to heal a situation. It's like, let's take all our differences and set them aside. Yep, you want to heal this. I feel like there was a third party in the past. Could have been with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be masculine energy. It is the King of Wands. But for some of you, it could be like, I want to heal this even though you can't have children. I just heard that. Like, so there could be a form of infertility here where either you don't have children and this person can't. So basically coming together, you wouldn't be able to have kids, or it'd be very difficult for you to unless you adopted or, you know, artificial, whatever. I feel like you just really love this person and you don't care. You've been waiting around for them, or you've been waiting for a third party situation to end, whether you were with somebody or this person is with somebody. So you're also like, okay, well, they're not together anymore. This is my chance. This is my time to move right in, you know. I feel like you're standing in your power, like big time, Cancer. So let's see, recent past. What got us to this point? My stomach is growling like crazy. I don't know if you heard that. So what brought us to this point is the Nine of Cups reversed. I could read this a few ways. For some of you, well, I think for most of you in this situation, this is just, you weren't happy. Things were not working out in your favor. I feel like you were trying really hard to be emotionally satisfied and I feel like this person did fill your cup up like a lot. Like it's like in the beginning, it was almost like movie love. Like, can this be friggin' real? I am so happy. But then something happened and it didn't stay that way for long. I feel like you just were emotionally drained by everything that happened, especially towards the end of this relationship or situation. You were not fulfilled. Alcohol could be involved here as well. Especially with that being reversed, it could be, you know, drinking too much. Maybe either one of you or both of you like to drink and got a little mouthy when you drank. You know, I don't really feel like there was like physical fighting here, but I feel like you guys could throw some words at each other. Like, just someone wasn't happy. Either one of you or both of you was not happy in the past, but that was towards the end. So this very well could be drinking. Yeah, and it made somebody leave. They were confused. They had other options. That could be either you decided to walk away because this person had too many options, and you're like, okay, it's either me or someone else. I'm not going to play these friggin' games. Stop playing with my emotions kind of thing. Or you left to explore your options because of whatever the fighting argumentative energy was in that situation. So let's see what's in Cancerian's mind. What are you thinking? I just feel like my whole world fell apart. Well, you're friggin' confused. It's coming back out. You could either have other options, like you could be trying to choose between multiple people or different directions. Like, okay, I'm doing well in my career here, but I want more. So maybe I have to move, like relocate somewhere else, and that pulls me away from my soul person. So I'm even farther away. Or maybe you already made that choice and you don't live near this person and you're trying to figure out how to come back, but you don't know if you really should, because you don't know if this person will take you back. You don't know if history will repeat itself. There's a lot of what ifs here. So it's like, okay, well, what do I do? What do I do? And for some of you, you just might think that this person still has options and you don't want to be an option. You want to be the one and only. You don't want to be in a lineup. You want to be happy. You want to make the right decision. So I feel like you want clarity, and you need clarity about this new beginning, how to move forward, who to go towards, what to go towards, and you're really trying to make this decision. Yep, you're gathering your bearings, basically. It's like, okay, be a man, woman up, whatever. Let's go. Let's make a choice. Let's see, I want one more. What is this confusion about? What is Cancer so confused about? Is it love, money, direction? Oh my gosh, I don't know, I'm hungry because my belly keeps rumbling. That's probably why I'm thinking about this, but I made the best chicken cordon bleu last night. It was like homemade. Oh, I have some in the fridge. Woohoo, my goodness. Well, there's sudden confusion or sudden options here because we have the Tower and the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is like a lose-lose situation. Someone trying to have the upper hand, feeling like you can never reach the top because somebody's always going to like cut you off. It's almost like you fear these options that you'll come back in, they'll choose you, and then they'll suddenly go, never mind. Some of you could be confused about a Scorpio. I think I said that before too. Yeah, so you're definitely thinking about, this person could be wishy-washy, or you fear that, or you think that they are because of the past. Just keep in mind, Cancer, that people change, they grow. Just look at your own situation, your own life. Look at yourself today, and then think back 5, 10 years ago, whatever, to the person you used to be, and just visualize that growth, like how much you've changed, how your perspective has changed, how you view things and everything versus, you know, how you did 5 years ago, whatever. This person grows too. We all mature. Some of us mature faster than others, and some of us never spiritually grow, but I feel like there is a lot of spiritual growth here because the universe is not going to bring you two back together if it's going to cause more problems, especially if you've done the inner work. Yeah, a lot of you could be dealing with Scorpio, man. You might be afraid that they're not even gonna speak to you. This could be the confusion of, well, if I send my Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, whatever, this is one scenario. If I send them a message, they're just gonna cut me down and be like, well, you know, you didn't want me then, fuck you, bye. Like, you're afraid of their stinger if that's the case. And this could just be sudden change. Like, you're just so afraid of the unknown. Like, well, history will repeat itself is what I hear in my head. And I don't think that that's what's going to happen. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict here. Someone could have been very manipulative in the past, tried to say and do things for their own benefit. I feel a lot of being passive aggressive as fuck. Like, God, I'm really cursing up a storm in your reading. Are you guys like, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking to a sailor. I just feel like you're very conflicted. You don't want to be manipulated, but you also want to heal the situation. It's like you're trying to manifest it, but you almost don't know what the hell you want at the same time. It's like, I really want this, but do I really want this? Yes, I do, but look what happened before. It's fear. So why it's all happening? I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised, though, if you take a risk. No risk, no reward. Remember that. And I think I said that for another sign, too. I can't remember. Maybe Sagittarius, or was it Libra? I don't know. Anyways, there was somebody. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. I can't sing. But that's that song, Unchained Melody from Ghost. That just popped in my head. Then we have the High Priestess. So it's all happening in secret. That's also using your intuition. Like I said, there's something spiritual going on here, and you're manifesting the shit out of this. It is coming towards you. It's almost like one of you or both of you don't even know why you had this change of heart. You just do. The Lovers, it's reversed, but it says that soulmate union again, but this is actually making that decision. So whatever decision you've made, probably to communicate with this person, to reach out to them, to take charge of the situation, you're doing it in secret. You're not telling anybody. You're not telling your friends, your family. I feel like there could have been a family member in the past who kind of butted their nose in where it didn't belong, or a friend, or maybe you were just listening to the advice of others, even though they didn't know the situation. They didn't really know how you felt, and nobody knows what goes on in other people's relationships except for the couple. And then you get it outside advice, and then they give you the wrong advice because they don't have all the fucking information. So I feel like you're not telling anybody that you've made this decision because you don't want to listen to it. You don't want them to go, well, remember what happened in the past? Remember what she did to you? Remember what he did to you? You don't want to deal with it. You're like, yes, I remember. I will never forget. But I have a connection with this person unlike anyone I've ever met. You're bored with whatever situation you're currently in. So you're making a decision to offer somebody something. You want more to life than this, and you know that there's more to life than this because you've already experienced it with this person. I swear, I don't know who this is, but you have a connection, like an unbelievable connection. I feel like you were on and off and on and off with this person, like maybe not a bunch of times, maybe twice, 3 times. I feel a lot of passion. I feel like I just want to touch you. I just want to hold you. Just kiss me. Like I want to look into your eyes and melt away. Like that's what I feel. Like I feel like this person just is all encompassing. It's almost like you're afraid to look at them. You're afraid to see them because you know that there's no turning back if you come across this person. Like say you guys are in Walmart or something, shopping, whatever, and you walk past each other. The second your eyes connect, you're going to go, fuck, I want him back. Like, it's that strong. That's what I feel. You're either not happy in a current commitment or you're fearful of this. That's why you haven't made this offer or why you haven't communicated to this person. Because I feel like you secretly made a decision to offer this person some form of emotional communication. You're not going to go, oh, hey, baby, I'm still head over heel in love with you, blah, 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 whatever. Like, you're not going to be like that. It's more like, hey, can we talk? You know, I'm sorry or whatever. I'm sorry for the way things ended, or I would like, more information on why things ended. Why do you think they ended, kind of thing. So it's like you're throwing them a bone to see if they'll communicate with you because you friggin' love them. There's so much love here. Your cup runs over, that's for sure. And I feel like they feel the same way. It's almost like you guys express yourselves differently. One of you is more lovey-dovey, affectionate, romantic, like will leave flowers, notes, whatever. And the other one, I don't know, you guys process your emotions differently. So I'm not saying that this other person can't be romantic and they don't like show affection. I just feel like you guys express it differently, and that there was a disconnect because of that. Like almost like maybe you felt like you were doing more for this person because they didn't show their love in the same way that you do. We're all different. So if you can't, like, I feel like this person really did give their all, at least as much as they could at the time you were with them. And I feel like there's been a lot of growth and change in the situation. So let's see, near future. I almost get a sense that one of you is single and the other one isn't. Like maybe you're not single and that's why you're keeping it a secret, because you're just thinking heavily about this past person. You want to go back to them, but you're kind of stuck in a situation, so you might suddenly cut the cords and end it and get that clarity that you need. It's like you don't know what to do. And then for others of you, you're both single. That's a lot. Oh well, I'll take it. Two of Wands, Strength again, and the Knight of Swords. So in the near future, you will make a decision. You will gather that strength, the courage that you need, because this is what you want, and you are going to communicate. You are going to reach out and say something, which I saw over here, to this person. Or they're going to do this to you. Whoever the man is in this situation, the masculine energy is the one who's going to reach out, because the Emperor is going to take charge. Excuse me. But the Knight of Swords is not the best communication, Cancer. I'm just saying. So if this is you reaching out, don't be an ass. Like, I'm just going to say it point blank. I mean, don't be mean, because if you're underhanded and you're rude and you're not going to get your point across, you're just going to upset whoever this person is. Because, I mean, if you guys haven't talked in a few years or whatever, do you really want to get a text message or a phone call from someone who's just going to bitch you out? No, you don't. You'd hang up on them and be like, fuck you, bye, and block them or whatever. Don't act like that. Don't try to be a badass. Be like, be honest, obviously, but don't, I mean, this is also fast communication. Just don't be reckless with your words is what I'm getting at, because I feel like you guys can fight. I don't think it's going to cause a fight, and I don't feel like they're going to retaliate in any way, but I feel like you're not going to have the outcome that you want or that you're anticipating if you charge in recklessly. But this could also just be gathering the strength and suddenly, oh, there's that communication, like, damn it, I'm doing it now. If I don't, I never will, kind of thing. So that could be for some of you. Definitely with these two being opposite each other, the Nine of Cups reversed with the Knight of Swords, do not drunk text. Do not let that be your first message to this person, because we tend to say things we don't mean when we're on the tipsy side of life. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, if you have one beer or something, obviously you're not drunk. Well, it depends on your person. I don't know, it depends on your tolerance level. But anyways, just don't drunk text is what I'm getting at. Or call. Wait until you're level-headed and you know that this is what you want, because if you mess around with this person, I feel like they will know it. I feel like you both are very intuitive, and they will fuck with you back. So go in with pure intentions. Or vice versa, whoever's doing the communicating, be pure-hearted about it. Oh my God, this is definitely someone from the past. Someone that you heavily think about, that you have really great memories with. I just feel like this is my best friend. Like, I can be myself, I can laugh, I can joke, I can be stupid. You know, and we make fun of each other, and it's okay because we know that we love each other, kind of thing. Like, it's no wonder you miss this person. I just all of a sudden feel like I'm going to cry, and I don't know why, because this reading is not sad at all. So either one of you or both of you was either you're very overly emotional regarding this situation. It's a very emotional situation, or there were a lot of tears and sorrow that happened when this ended. Or maybe you fear that, like, I've cried all the tears I can cry, I don't want to cry anymore, kind of thing. It's very emotional. What's under that? Queen of Swords. Yep. Someone from the past coming in to communicate, be honest, be open, be nice. Because the queen, if she doesn't get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, she will cut your ass out. And she won't even care. Like I said, you guys are very cutting with your words. So if you bring up the past, like, why'd you leave me out in the cold? Why did this end? Five of Pentacles kind of crap. I've been lost without you. That's kind of sweet. But, yeah, if you're mean about how this ended, it will not end well. Your head will be on that rose that she's cutting right there. And just, bye. So be nice. All right, so let's see. How does this person or other people view you, Cancer? I really need to work on my time management. I know that I gave like about an hour to every other sign so far. Well, this person views you as being left out in the cold. Missing them, being upset about the situation. That you don't want to offer a commitment. That it's almost like they know that you love them, but they know that you're afraid to be committed because you feel like it's not going to work. But then we have the Two of Cups too. There just needs to be an equal give and take, and we've had that twice. So this is definitely offering emotion or being emotional. That's probably why I felt like crying. They feel like you're overly emotional about this, or that you were in the past, or that your emotions run high. Let's see. Five of Pentacles. This is how they view you. Two of Cups. Yep. They view you that you are overly emotional within this relationship. I just heard needy, so someone, whoever you're dealing with, or vice versa, whatever, but this is how they're viewing you. They could feel that you were very needy, that you were expressing too much emotion, and it was kind of scary to them because, like I said before, I feel like both of you have past trauma that you're trying to work through, that you couldn't work through, and you guys were just kind of feeding off each other. But I feel like they know that they hurt you. That I feel like they left you. You could have left in the end. I don't know. I know this was on again, off again, probably 3 times, like I said. I feel like if you left them, like if you walked away, said, I finally had enough, that's why you walked away. It was because it was on again, off again. You're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm out. It's bothering me too much. And this person was just confused as shit. And I think, I don't know. I feel like both of you played a role in this. I mean, you know, they say it takes two, you know. Yep, there was a decision, and you felt like it wasn't very fair. You felt, this person could have made you feel like a piece of meat, too, like they only wanted you for sex. That they didn't really want to have that emotional connection with you. They just wanted to use you. You could have felt used, even though you're like, you're my soulmate. I feel like you're my soulmate, but I can't continue to sit here and be with you because it hurts too much. Like, yes, I love every second of it, but I know I can't keep you, kind of thing. So that's how they view you. How you view them, or him or her. How does Cancer view this other person or people? You love them. You love this person, and they love you. So you view them as if they're just full of love, that this person's very compassionate, loving, caring, that they do love you. that they were confused, that there was a problem, and I think that there was just major miscommunication here. Major. Like, you guys had a difficult time discussing serious matters. Like, you guys could joke around till the cows come home and play and have fun and whatever, but when it came down to serious relationship stuff and whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. I feel like you guys had that disconnect. Like, you couldn't be mature about it. I don't know. Like, there's love here. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yep. And they could have offered you an apology or some form of emotion, whether it was a phone call, face-to-face, text message, social media, whatever. Oh my God. I feel like I got a stutter or something. Not a stutter, slur in my, I don't know. Anyways, this person could have already contacted you in the past and expressed how they feel, and you ignored them because you didn't know what to do. You were juggling like I don't know if I should talk to you, if I should ignore you, if I should move on, because you feel like this person just wanted to reach out for sex, that they wanted to love you and leave you kind of thing. Or this is what they could have done to you in the past, or you fear that, or you think that, whether that's what happened or not. But I get more of a sense that this person apologized for choosing someone over you, and you fear that they haven't changed. They might have said that they wanted to reconcile, but they don't know how to heal this situation. Yeah, there's fast communication. So I feel like you're going to end up talking to this person. All right. Let's see. What does Cancer hope for? What does my Cancerians hope for, hope to gain out of this situation? I feel like it's this card. You hope for an emotional offer. The Knight of Cups. This is flying in with love. He's in love with the idea of love. He loves love. There's a lot of love here, man. Like, a lot. So you're hopeful that it will work out. You're hopeful that you guys can reconnect and be, like, connect in a caring way. Like, I feel like this person nurtures you, or you nurture them. Someone, like I said, with the Empress here, and if you're the Emperor, your Empress is very motherly to you. Like, I don't want to say it like that, because when you have a soul connection and you love someone, you're passionately in love with them. You don't want to think about, like, your mother or whatever. But I feel like there's a mother figure. Either she's a mother, or you... might be hard to express because of issues with your mother from the past. But I just get this, like, so if you had past issues with a parental figure, like your mother, grandmother, aunt, whatever, someone who played an integral role or part in your life, in raising you, like either she wasn't there or you had to rely on somebody else kind of thing. I don't really know. If you had any issues with a motherly figure, this person could provide that nurturing, loving feeling that you miss, that you always wanted, that you wish you had. And you finally found it with this person, and that's like the connection is just very strong. It's not like they take care of you and wipe your ass or anything. You know what I mean? It's more like that just... I just feel so comforted when I'm in your arms kind of thing. So yes, Jesus. So you're hopeful that they will either offer you emotion or that you can offer it to them. But then we have the Hierophant and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. This could be hoping to reconnect emotionally after an apology for what happened in the past, for the end of this relationship. I kind of get a sense that it very well could be that apology. I mean, we saw the Page of Cups too, but I feel like you're hoping that they will either accept your apology or that they will apologize to you, or both, for what they did, for what you did, for what happened, you know, for how you guys reacted, whoever reacted poorly. What is Cancer's fear in this situation? Oop. You fear the Queen of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She is very seductive. I know she doesn't look it in this picture, but she's queen shit, you know? I fear, that's what I was going to say. I feel that you fear that it's going to be just, it's almost like that devil energy, like, I just want to be inside you kind of thing. Like, you fear that passion. Like, the second I sleep with this person, it's fucking, I'm done. I'm toast, because I know that I will never want to leave again. Like, that was the hardest thing I ever went through before, and I'm not doing that again. Like, you are so afraid of being attached to this person. I also get a sense that you fear either you or this person, but this is your fear. So I feel like you fear this person's wrath, that if you come in with any form of emotion or apology or communication about what happened, what you want to say to them, you know, starting over kind of thing, I've been lost without you, I love you, that they're going to be pissed off and react pretty poorly, basically, that they're going to chew you a new asshole for not communicating with them for so long, or for the way things ended, you know. So I get this, like, passion and hate. That's what you fear. You don't want somebody to be mad at you, and you don't want it to be the end-all, be-all, like you are so sexually attracted to this person. I feel like they're attracted to you, too. Like, you both have that heated connection, and you don't want to get sucked in. And it is burdening the crap out of you. I feel like you just don't want to fight, too, because you've done a lot of thinking and a lot of healing, and you don't want to fight with your Empress. There she is. Yep. You don't want to fight with her. Or him. Whoever. Alright, so overall outcome of this situation. I'm going to move this stuff down. You just want to be happy. It's almost like that childhood innocence. You just want to be free and fun and just do your thing. Sit down by the river and talk. Go fishing. Page of Cups. There's that apology again. Yep. I'm sorry. I want to heal this. I've made a decision. Oh my goodness, yeah. I have made a decision to come back. I want to come back. Alright, Page of Cups. Can I get one more? That's so sweet. This is like that fairy tale shit, you know, that everybody wishes for, that only like a few of us get. I'm a Cancer today. I don't even think I have Cancer in my chart at all, actually. I really, like, I don't know, I have it, so I saved my chart somewhere, but I really don't think that I do. Yep, 7 of Wands. I almost said 7 of Wands released. So you're releasing this. 7 of Wands reversed is what I meant to say. It's like you don't want to fight. It's like, I feel like it was like a battle of the egos before. It's like, I'm sorry for not fighting for this. I'm sorry for fighting with you in the past. I'm sorry that we didn't see eye to eye. Sorry that I didn't communicate with you. I'm sorry that I was so guarded, that I was so defensive. This is that apology. I feel, I don't know if it's heartburn or what. Someone's spying, though. Someone is still watching. And it's really hard to do this. Someone's having a really hard time communicating. Can I get one more for the overall outcome? It's like letting your guard down and apologizing for reckless behavior, for not communicating sooner, for being a jerk when you guys did communicate, acting childish. Yep. This is wanting to justify the situation and release the stress and anxiety. This is like releasing those sleepless nights. I want to be able to sleep at night. I want to come over. I want to cuddle. I want to love you. I want to make a decision to be fair. I'm sorry. We both played a part in this. We both fucked up along the way. It's not all your fault kind of thing. I feel like somebody's going to let their defenses down finally and admit that they weren't innocent in this either. Even if you were the one that caused the end of this relationship, whether it was a marriage, high-level commitment, or whatever, whether it was you or them, whoever did it, I feel like it takes two to make things fall apart. It makes two to build them. It takes two to build it up. It takes two to tear it down, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe one was more invested than the other, but do you really want to stay with somebody who's not invested in you? No, nobody does. You want that equal give and take. So I feel like there's going to be a fair decision here, an apology, like a truce. Like, I'm sorry. You're not the only one who caused a problem here. Yeah, we were both kind of deceitful. Or I was listening to assholes who do not understand my situation or my relationship, and I let their gossip and what they had to say come between us. Yep. So I feel like you both are going to try to be even with things. Like a do-over. Like, okay, we both fucked up kind of thing. Let's see. Do you have any advice for my Cancerians in this situation? What do they need to know? What is the most important information for them to move on with this relationship, to move away from it, to keep it together, to, you know, apologizing is always a great thing, Cancer. Just remember that. Because even if the person doesn't want to be with you or they don't want to talk to you, which I feel like this person will talk to you, at least you got it off your chest. At least, you know, you tried, you were the bigger person kind of thing. And I feel like that's already happened. Like, this person has communicated some form of apology or emotional message to you in the past, and you ignored it. And they're just like, well, you know, I did what I had to do. And I feel better about it. Cancer might never forgive me, but, you know, positive thoughts create positive results. So keep an open mind, stay positive. Like I said, we attract what we are. At least I think I said that in the beginning. I can never remember, but I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, don't be negative about this, because if you're still in that negative mindset and you only want to harm this person verbally, physically, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you want to hurt them in some way, shape, or form, the universe is not going to let that happen. They're going to be like, well, I'm not going to bring them back in. We're just going to have errors in communication for the rest of our days, if that's how you want to be. This situation is already resolved. So you guys have already hashed this out, or someone has already given you the truth that you need. And maybe that's what stirred all this up and why you want to talk to them again, because they did send you a message. And I feel like if they did, there's been some time since they sent it, since you received it. Don't dredge up the past unless it's a positive thing. All right, any more advice or information? So weird, because I feel like some of you have finally detached from this person in a negative way, but now you're coming back. But I don't think it's bad, though. I think you learned your lesson. Like, you're never gonna chain yourself to someone like that again. You know what I mean? Like, you know your worth. You know that you can do it on your own. You don't need them. You want them. There's a difference. Spend more time outdoors. you're a water sign. I feel like if you guys go down by the river, go for a walk, go to the lake, a pond, the ocean, whatever, if you're near water especially, that's when you're like, you think more clearly. You can clear your mind and you really get the insights and the intuition. That's where things are most honest. You know what I mean? Like, that's where you get your true insights. And remember, God is in charge. Like I said, this is divine. You guys were meant to come back around and to recycle this. Like, yeah, you were meant to recycle. Like, sounds like I'm like putting bottles in the redemption center when I say that, but to repeat a cycle. But it's different. It's weird. Okay. To go back to a person to have a new cycle. Like, one chapter ended. We're new people now. Same people, but we're enlightened. There we go. Decide to be happy now. This person makes you friggin' happy. I know it. Like, I feel like you guys really need to I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all flustered now. But anyways. Yep. That is what I have for you, Cancer. It's actually really great. I feel like you guys have some communication coming in, apologies, you know, there's going to be so much happiness. Things are going to work out, and, you know, for whoever this applies to, just, you got to take charge. Gather the strength, be nice, don't be mean when you talk to this person. Do not drunk text them. Wait till you're sober and of sane mind, you know, because nothing good's going to come from it if you're hammered and dredging up, you know, if you're overly emotional and they're like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? Don't be like that. And hopefully they won't do that to you. So cross watchers, if you're the one communicating with Cancer, don't drunk text them. Like I said, vice versa. But anyways, yeah, so like, share, comment, subscribe, especially if this resonated with you. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Also, that's what I forgot in the beginning. Personal readings. If you would like a personal reading, my email is in the box below. Just hit me up and I'll give you that information. It's also on the community tab, as well as, oh, shit, I still didn't update my website. So it's not on my website, but anyways, email me. I'm telling you, I'm just like a scatterbrain lately. Anywho, thank you to everyone who has purchased a personal reading. It really does mean a lot to me, especially now I lost my day job, so it is extremely helpful. And I mean, you guys send me the best feedback too after readings. It's just so awesome that I can connect like that to somebody I've never even friggin' met, you know? It just blows my mind. I love spirit. I love spirit. And I love you guys so much. I wish you all the best. I hope it resonated, because it's actually pretty great. So stay positive and be happy and go outside. Bye.